Hi everyone, welcome to your YThrive Home series videos. Today I have an intermediate core workout for you. We have a 3-minute circuit that I'm going to show twice, but if you wanted you could repeat it a third or a fourth time as well. You won't need any equipment. I do recommend if you have a mat or comfy carpeting that you can go on, it can lend a little bit of comfort as we will be working from the floor the entire time. So just set up your area and then come join me for the warm-up. All right. So let's start with some forward arm circles. And reverse. Perfect. What we're going to do now is come into a child's pose. So just knees slightly wider than hips, big toes together, sinking those hips down and back. And then coming forward into Cobra, just releasing the hips, looking up. And then back to Child's Pose. We're just gonna flow back and forth between these two postures. So we're flexing and extending our spine, preparing it through full range of motion. Gonna have you do that one more time. Perfect. Now if I can, I'll get you to do a fire hydrant. And a fire hydrant, you're just on all fours, and then just tilt that leg out to the side, and we're just gonna alternate. So we're turning those hip muscles on. Awesome. Final movement to warm up, and then we're gonna start in a plank as a bird dog. So extend one leg and one arm. And then extend the alternate leg, alternate arm. One last time. All right, into the first circuit. First option is a plank. So your first option is coming down from on your elbows and your knees, or even kind of have your hips up a little bit, not above your shoulders, but they can be in line. If you're looking for a bit more of a challenge, then I want you to come on your toes, or even alternate taking one leg away. Okay? Perfect. Now coming back onto your back, gonna have you alternate a bridge using just one leg. So you're gonna push up to the sky and then reset, and then push up to the sky, just alternating back and forth. Final seconds. Awesome. This next one I'll show you from the side. So we're going to do a sit-up. Just make sure you can maintain that nice posture in your lower back. You can swing your arms a little bit and then just reach towards the opposite toe. So it's got a little bit of a twist and a little bit of a sit-up. If you want to make this harder, don't swing your arms. Okay? And you might not be able to come up all the way. That's totally fine. Just come up where you can. And even if this is enough without the toe touch, that's totally fine. All right, next we're gonna do a lateral crab walk. So this is, you gotta use all the muscles connected to the hips, the shoulders. Almost there. Awesome, and last but not least, we're gonna do leg scissors. In this one, I'm gonna have you lay on your tummy. Try to bring those legs up off the ground. Separate them while toes still pointing to the floor, and then back together. So working the muscles of the hips. Legs don't cross over, just like we're opening and closing our scissors. Almost there. Good. Okay, this is your 30-second break, and then we're going to repeat both circuits. Sorry, this circuit a second time. All right, no new movements in the second time, so now it's time to adjust. If you took an option that you found was too easy, now's the time to try one that's a little harder, even if you're just holding that harder option for just a few seconds at the start and then going down to the easier option. That's totally fine. All right, so planks. Taking one leg away is the advanced option, or from the knees is your more modest option. And you can even come from the elbows if that bugs your wrists. There you go, 10 seconds, you can do this. Draw that belly button in. Perfect. Into that alternating bridge. I'll show it from the side this time just so you can see it differently. I tend to keep my hands on for base of support. If you want to challenge your balance a bit, you're going to take your hands off and place them at the hips. 5 seconds. That's it. All right, alternating sit-up with leg touch. Again, you can swing to help yourself with a little bit of momentum. But if you can, take that out and create a little bit of a twist. Reaching outside of that foot. 5 seconds. All right, crab walk. You can go front to back or side to side. I'm demonstrating lateral. You notice the only thing I want is your hands are pointing away from your body, okay? That's really the only real heavy technique piece I want for you guys here. Don't force your hips up super high. They're up, but they're just not forced all the way to the sky. A little bit of a neutral posture there. All right, and leg scissors. Believe it or not, these are the ones that I find the hardest. I tend to have inactive glute medius muscles, so this tends to really fire them up for me. Get there, you got this. Final few seconds. Perfect. Into a little rest. Now if you want, start back to the end of the warm-up, go through this circuit a second time, or if you've had enough, then join me for the cool down now. So it's about 3 minutes total, including the rest break in each circuit. So a nice quick core workout, get all the muscles of the front and back side of the spine. Yeah, thanks for doing that with me today, everyone. All right, so from kneeling, I have my toes tucked. Just gonna interlace those hands behind, opening up those shoulders. And then just like in the warm-up, I want us to go through Cobra and Child's Pose. We're just gonna hold them slightly longer. So you're just gonna do each pose once. So start with Child's Pose. Perfect. Breathing in, slowing your heart rate down. Awesome. Coming back to kneeling, you can tuck those toes again if you want, or just lie flat on your feet if you want. Open up at the chest. Reaching up high and with a little back bend. Finally, interlacing those hands in front, just releasing any tension you're feeling in your shoulder blades. And give me 2 meaningful shoulder rolls. Breathing in on the way up, out on the way down. All right, there's your core workout for today. Thanks so much.